Hi guys, Deluded Gooner. 2 losses in a week, man. City 2, Arsenal 1. Second half capitulation from us. Real Doctor and Jekyll and Hyde, performance. Struggling to speak in this video. I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. Going into the game, we know what period this is. We're in December. This is the nitty and gritty. This is, if you win the league, you look back at this period and the games you had and said, yeah, this is what we came out with. This is what we went up against. This is not the time for individuals. This is the time of season where we have to pull together. We lost against Everton. More reason for a performance today from a reaction. Chelsea, solid lead at the top of the league. Now, if we win today, it would have been down to 6 points. That's a 9-point lead on us. Below us, City, if they win, they go ahead of us. Everton play on Monday. Spurs play at the same time as us, so I have no clue what's going on there. So yeah, like there's so much at stake. Added to that, to give our players more confidence, City are lacking several key players due to whatever reason. Kun's injured. Kun suspended. Fernandinho suspended. Gundogan injured out for the rest of the season apparently. So they're missing several players. So it really is a chance to go at them. I mean, City have had their own question marks. They were tipped by many to be walking away with the lead and, quite frankly, to be winning the league at this period in time. Pep was hailed as the Messiah. I believe in Pep. He was hailed as the Messiah. Now the media, the same media that were praising him as a Messiah, are now criticising him and crucifying everything he does. They have a City have a shaky defence. There's no way around it. They suffer from a lot of formation changes, and I don't feel Pep has the side that he really wants. So all of this is a cocktail for why Arsenal could probably win today, or that's why I was confident at least. First half, I'll break it down into stages. First 5 minutes, it was cagey. Both sides went out. It was a real game for the footballing purists. Naturally, as you expect, like we've done against a Pep side before, we conceded possession. Generally, we was in the first half, we were switched on defensively. Everyone knew what areas to be in. We were compact. We didn't let much in. We showed real solidarity. Alexis pressed well. Alexis marshalled his forwards and pressed well. So we really deserved our goal in the 4th minute. It was against the run of play. Check, quick throw to Bellerin. Bellerin carries it up the field quite a distance. Falls into Alexis. Alexis confidently slots in Theo. Theo composes himself and puts it in. And we're 1-0 up away from home. And it's important what we do here. Straight after, that was in the 4th minute or 5th minute. Straight after 6th minute, great ball for Sterling, and he really, even though he's not the best header or his heading's not a strong point, he really should have put City 1-1. So that should have served as a warning sign. But generally in the first half, like I said, we were compact. We worked for each other. We defended as a unit. We had two banks of 4. We were defending with solidarity, conceding possession well, not slipping into old habits. Everyone was working for each other, and it looked like it would be a game not of individuals but a real good team performance. Having said that, City, when they went a 1-0 down, due to how they've been playing of recent, they didn't look confident. Their fans wasn't making noise. The players looked like it was going to be the same old. And we really should have got a second. I keep saying in all my videos, if we are to win any league, you need to be ruthless. You need a certain degree of ruthlessness in your play. And City were there to be had in the first half, particularly after the 30th minute, around the 25th, 30th minute, when they really looked low on confidence and no one had any ideas, and we started to get a foothold in the game. And Iwobi seemed to have a couple chances and feed a couple people in. Iwobi had a good game, to be honest. He has a lot of critics, a lot of, quite frankly, vile comments on social media. He had a very good game and it's a solid reaction. But back to the first half, we should have really went 2-0 up or something like that, or tried to score some more. So that was disappointing. That being said, City did have a couple chances. Czech had to pull off a few saves. They were having a lot of joy down the flanks, particularly Monreal. It seems to be every side seems to be targeting Monreal. I find myself saying this in every video. Sane was having a lot of joy down there, right or left, cutting in. I don't know why we couldn't stop him cutting in on his left, because it was so obvious. But yeah, he was playing quite well. Sterling was playing quite well. De Bruyne was bright in patches. But generally, they had no ideas in the first half. And we really should have put the game to bed, gave Pep Guardiola no chance of inspiring his boys at half-time. And yeah, and we could have closed the gap on the boys at the top, Chelsea at the top by half-time if we scored a few. But yeah, going into half-time, I don't know what was said. I don't know what possibly could have been said by Arsene Wenger. Pep obviously inspired his boys because they came out straight away, instant reaction, 47th minute or something like that. Poor Czech, who had a good game, like I said, in my opinion. Poor kick out. Our players not reacting. Falls to David Silva. Lovely clip ball over the top. Sane slots it 1-1. The fans now get behind City at this point, and it looks like we're really going to be up against the cosh. And that's what it was, the real second half. the real Dr. and Jekyll Hyde performance. We were up against the cosh. We were slipping into both old habits. Sorry. We were trying to play out the back, getting caught in dumb areas with the ball, especially near our own area. We were just not at it. Just not. We looked a bit tired, but that's not an excuse. We looked a bit scared. I mean, in my opinion, Koscielny is one of the best in the league, but today he didn't have the best of games. He looked nervous. Gabriel looked nervous. Bellerin had a decent game, but can be guilty of not concentrating in some stages. Monreal, it's harsh on Monreal. It seems to be the guy is declining. He's being targeted in every game. I think Monreal's a decent left back, but it seems to literally be teams are targeting him. Because even if you look at when Pep made the substitution, I think he brought on Sagna and he moved someone across or something like that. I can't remember. But he moved someone, and they started to have I think it was Sterling. They put Sterling on Monreal. He clearly told Sterling, use your pace, get in behind, have a go, and that's what happened. And that's what happened. Like that's exactly what happened in the 71st minute. Like, I'm so angry. I found myself like lost for words. 71st minute, De Bruyne, who was at fault for our goal, lovely ball clipped into Sterling. Sterling's now as he has been in the second half, 1v1 with Monreal. Monreal backing off. He looks over his shoulder to see if someone's supporting him. I don't know if that's a thing you lot work on in training or what, but he's not concentrating. He's backing off. Too easy. Sterling turns, slots it home, 2-1. And it really looks like it could be 3-4 in my opinion. Our boys are looking at each other real down and stuff like that. And the 47th minute is what sums up is a pretty time that sums up Arsenal. We just came out from half time. Big game. We could look back at this. We could look back at this in May or whatever and think, yeah, there were a vital point. So why are we not switched on? Generally, the second half belonged to City. City were inspired. They brought on certain players that were having a go, and it did look like it could be a few. Czech was still pulling off saves. Alexis didn't have the best of second half. He looked injured. I really hope I'm wrong and he's not injured. But yeah, it was a real Jekyll and Hyde performance from our boys in the second half. In conclusion, like, there's not much to say. I mean, this was a poor 2 losses in a week. Czech had 33 passes or something. That's the most today. So what does that... I know we're conceding possession today, but come on. What does that say about our midfield? They weren't at it today. I feel Coquelin had a decent game. Xhaka was terrible today. He's my guy. I believe he's a very good footballer and he has been good, but he was terrible today. Monreal pressured today. I feel Iwobi had a decent game. Czech, it's unfortunate. It's just like against Everton. He had a very good game, but there's no clean sheets, and we've been let down. Yes, he was let down. He could have done better at his near post for the second, I believe. But what can you do, man? We can just all we can do is lick our wounds. Too angry to even look at who we have next. But yeah, we can do is lick our wounds and go again, and really hope the boys get it together before it's too late and we're really out of the title race. But yeah, it's your guy, Delou Laguna. Thank you for watching, of course.